You're listening to the Heavy Duty Parts Report. I'm your host, Jamie Irvin, and this is the show where you get expert advice about the heavy duty parts you buy and sell and keep you informed about what's happening in the industry. Welcome to episode 100. We are very excited to be reaching this milestone at the Heavy Duty Parts Report. 100 episodes is quite an achievement in podcasting. Now, everybody knows that there's millions of podcasts out there. But did you know that on average, podcasts only last about 12 episodes or roughly about 6 months before they experience something called pod fade, which is where they lose momentum, lose enthusiasm for the show, and eventually stop publishing new episodes. So, not only are we extremely proud to be publishing episode 100, but we are fast approaching our 2-year anniversary on June 1st, 2021. So all around, we're just really excited about reaching these milestones. Now, we'd like to take a minute to thank everyone who played a role in our success over the last 2 years. First of all, I'd like to thank the thousands of industry people who have supported the show by regularly listening to the podcast, watching our videos, interacting with us on social media. If you haven't had a chance yet, make sure that you subscribe to either our YouTube channel or also your favorite pod player. And if you're an Apple user, go ahead and give us a 5-star rating and review our podcast. That really helps us to be found by more people. But, without all of you listening, without all of you going to heavydutypartsreport.com, checking out our content, listening to the episodes right on the website, watching the videos right on the website, or like I mentioned, going and subscribing with your favorite podcast player or on YouTube. Without all of that immense support from the industry, we certainly wouldn't have been able to hit this milestone. So to all of the people listening, thank you so very much for your support. Second, I'd like to thank our longest running sponsor, Tyler Robertson at Diesel Laptops, launched the Diesel Parts app, and he has been sponsoring and supporting the Heavy Duty Parts Report from the very beginning. So Diesel Parts is our longest standing sponsor, and without sponsorship support, we also would not be able to be as successful as we are today. Third, I'd like to thank all of our amazing guests. It's pretty hard to have an interview show without having awesome guests. And I've been very blessed. I have been able to interview some of the best industry leaders and really, really interesting, fascinating people with great companies making great products. It's been a true privilege to interview all of you. So to my guests, thank you very much. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, head over to heavydutypartsreport.com and reach out to us, and we will set up a meeting to discuss that. Finally, I'd like to thank our staff. Taryn Hohenson is our audio and video editor. He also plays the role of producer on our live shows, and he is our marketing manager. Taryn, you've been with me from the beginning. Without you, my man, the show would not be as successful as it is. So I want to personally thank you for everything that you do. You make us look and sound great, and you really help out to make the show grow. Diana Cudmore is our graphic designer. She's a new addition to our team. Diana, welcome to the Heavy Duty Parts Report. Thank you for all of the work you do behind the scenes. Graphically, you make us look great. I'd also like to thank Garrett Van Woudenberg. Now, Garrett is our web designer. He's helping us to make the website functionally work, to make it look good. We're just in the middle of a complete recoding and redesign of the site. So we're going to really freshen it up, make a bunch of changes, make it work better. Garrett's been instrumental in that. My wife, Jennifer, she's our content editor, and she also is the one that handles all of the accounting for the business. So to our small but mighty team, thank you so much for all your hard work and dedication. We also have a lot of third-party people that work with us. We've got some marketing people. We've got some other contractors that work with us, videographers, those kinds of positions that we don't have full time on the show, but we bring them on as needed. And so to all of our contractors who help us, thank you as well. Now, when we started the show all the way back on June 1st, 2019, we knew two things. We wanted to serve the heavy-duty parts industry, and we wanted to produce the best show possible. I think we've accomplished that goal. So what are we going to do in the next 100 episodes? Well, the goal is to level up, to provide a higher level of quality when it comes to the content that we produce. And we do this in a lot of ways. We want to provide more technical information. We want to cover a wider range of heavy-duty parts. And we want to have as many people from the industry on the show as possible. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me directly with suggestions on the different kinds of heavy-duty parts you want to learn about. Let me know if there's a specific company you'd like me to have on the show because you want to learn more about them. We really value feedback from the audience. So again, go to heavydutypartsreport.com. There is a contact form there. You can reach out to us directly and just let us know what you're looking for, and we will do everything we can to provide it. I'd like to thank everyone again for all of the support that we have received. It's been awesome. The industry has just embraced us, and for that, I'm so very grateful. Join me in celebrating this 100 episode milestone. Share the show with someone who maybe hasn't seen it yet. Let people know about it. We would really appreciate that support. Spreading the word by subscribing to the podcast player, subscribing to the YouTube channel, giving us a great review on Apple Podcast or on Facebook, and sharing heavydutypartsreport.com with anyone who will benefit is the best way that you can support us. And so if you like the Heavy Duty Parts Report, just help us out by letting someone else know. Thank you again. 100 episodes. It's a great milestone. We are very grateful for all the support we've received, and we are looking forward to producing another 100 episodes. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of the Heavy Duty Parts Report. I'm your host, Jamie Irvin, and I just like to remind everyone to focus on cost per mile and let's keep those trucks and trailers rolling. You can watch our next video. Make sure to click the like button, write a comment, and don't forget to subscribe.